spicy gingerbread palette. I know, I got excited. It has the gingerbread. She has a cute little bow. It has a heart and it's 3D. You can feel it. And look at the colors. It is nice and warm, my dears. Extra spicy. So if you've been curious about this new release that it's not even in stores yet, it's mostly online. You want to see if it's any good, if there's any pigmentation, because the one that came out last year, I don't have that palette, so I can't give you a comparison. But this one, if you want to know about the eyeshadows here, the colors, the pigmentations, and swatches, because this is what I have on my eyes, my dears. If you're curious of if this was a struggle or easy to do, keep watching, my dears. Keep watching. Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, my dears, and thank you so much for pushing a little play button. I really appreciate it. Now, so far, it's about that time to where a lot of the makeup companies are putting out their holiday releases. And of course, I'm a sucker and I go into cuteness. So I got this Toofaced Gingerbread Extra Spicy palette. It's so cute. It's 3D and everything, and I just wanted to try. It's my first impression to see how this goes. I will be trying other make looks with it, and I'll give you more of my thoughts. But before we begin, I just want to remind you to please consider subscribing, and remember to push the little notification bell, because it will let you know when my videos are up and loaded, my dears. And I do load every Monday and Friday. And remember to follow me on all of my social medias on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, and even Snapchat. And of course, my IMDb page is mostly for acting. Then keep watching, my dears. Well, hello, my dears, and thank you so much. As I stated in the intro, we are going to be doing our first impression of cuteness. Oh my god, I'm so excited. I'm sorry, I saw this and I got really excited. And if you're not sure what I'm talking about yet, Toofaced, the first holiday that I'll be reviewing, you know, for 2019, the Toofaced Gingerbread Extra Spicy. This is a limited edition eyeshadow palette. Now, just my little claims here. I have not tried anything. The only thing I have tried with this palette is the swatches right over here. That's the only thing I've done, or the swatches. I haven't put anything in my eye or anything like that. So first impression, I won't really say a tutorial since I'm not quite sure what I'm doing on my eyes yet. But to get ahead, I went ahead and I got my hair out of my face. So you get to see my nice face. I already did my brows, my lids are already set. My primer, I don't currently have primer, so I'm using concealer, and I already have it set with the Pekka powder, this powder right over here on top. It's already being prepared for shadow. So, as you know, everything, I know it's still towards the end of September, but we know when it comes to October, holiday sets come out with everything. I got this in the mail last night, so I got really excited. So, when you get this, you get like all the Toofaced titles. You get like a little booklet and mini tutorials, like different type of looks you can get with the palette. Okay, and in the back, you know, you get what colors you're getting and the names. Now, I like the packaging because it's like 3D. You can feel the letters, you can feel this. And I ain't gonna lie, I bought it because I fell in love with the packaging. And I know what you're saying, Enid, you just spent money on a holiday palette because of the packaging and because of the gingerbread. But it's so cute. It has a heart. They found their soulmate. Oh, so cute. Like, I hope to find my soulmate one day. But yeah, it's so cute. And when you open it, it has the little gingerbread, it has the mirror, so you can travel with it, and it has all the colors here. Now, if you look at the colors by itself, it looks very warm. Nothing looks cool tone at all. But there are 18 shades in this palette, and there are 7 shimmer shades, which looking at this, I'm already starting to have some idea, and the rest are mattes. So we're gonna find out how this works, because I have no idea how any of these work. Like I said, you saw the swatches, how they apply in the eye. That could be a whole completely different story, my dears. Let me stop talking because I do tend to talk a lot. I know, and I'm outside here by myself, and it's still 80 degrees in Texas. Shocking. Alright, now that I got you nice, close, and personal, I do have my mirror here. And as usual, I try my best doing editing. That way you don't see my mirror, but sometimes you see a little bit of it. Sorry. Just a little FYI, for new, you don't know, I do film outside because I do live in an apartment. There's like nowhere to set up anything. It's like a small 2-bedroom apartment. So outside is my best place to film. Now, I do have a light right over here to help me you know, shine, but the rest is natural lighting. So I'm kind of dependent on whatever the sun decides to do. If it wants to brighten me up a little bit, give me a little bit more, you know, of that shade, it's whatever it decides. It is my lighting manager, so I can't really control that. So, and during editing, and a lot of it doesn't look too bad during editing. I try to edit the best I can. Like I said, I'm not a professional editor. I try the best that I can. I have an application, it's called Final Cut Pro, so that's what I try to do. So that's my little disclaimer there. And yes, I still like my little blue Mickey. As I mentioned, this is not a tutorial because I'm not quite sure what I'm gonna do yet. And I do have my little coat with my brushes here because I don't know what I'll use. It's not even in stores yet. So I'm gonna grab, like I do with all my looks, in case you don't know. If you're new here, I'm a big fan of Sigma brushes, so I'm gonna be using the Sigma E. Alright, now let's see what color I'm gonna use for my crease. I'm gonna be trying Butterscotch, this color right over here. And I'm gonna see how that works. Let's see what that does. Okay, so not too powdery. And let's see how it looks like on a crease. Well, it's pigmented. It's like a mustardy color. It's very nice. And I'm also gonna apply some on the lid. All right, my dears, that is Butterscotch. It is so nice. It's very pigmented, but it's not when you first apply it to be like bam. As you move, more of the color shows up, and it's like so easily, like you can blend this so easily. It's so nice. Like if you really want it, just looking at this, you can go ahead and do it in one shadow look. Like if you're in a hurry, just add Butterscotch, do your brows, face, and you get out the door. Just thoughts there, just thoughts. But yeah, I like this color. It's a nice crease color. It does remind me of the holidays, doesn't it? A pumpkin latte drink maybe? I'm gonna try different colors on my lid. So I'm gonna grab a MAC 242 brush, and I'm gonna try for the inner corner, lick the spoon. It's like the sparkly light pink color. I'm gonna put it in the inner corner, and I'm thinking about doing like 3 colors on my lid, like light to dark. So let me go into lick the spoon. Let me see how this applies by itself. I don't know if I need MAC Fix Plus or not, and if I do, I'll just go get it. But let's see how this applies by itself. Very nice. Now this is how lick the spoon looks like by itself. If you're a subtle type of person, this would be good, but I like a little bit more dramatic. So I'm actually gonna add a little bit of MAC Fix Plus and see what it does. Okay, I went ahead and got my MAC Fix Plus. This is the coconut scent, by the way. Okay, so let me go back into it. So let me go back into lick the spoon, which I like these little names that they come up with, because I remember baking with my mom. I'm not a baker, by the way. I can't cook, I can't do much of anything. And I know, great negative points for my profile. and I used to lick the spoon. So that's kind of what it reminded me of. I like this color and it did intensify it, but I feel like lick the spoon would be better off like a little topper. So I guess I'm kind of glad I put the Butterscotch on the lid, but I think if you put one of the matte, like more darker matte colors, and then this, it would be really pretty. But I do like the effect that is right now. So yeah, it's a good like inner. I think it'd be better as a topper though, but I do like it. And then I'm gonna put another color in the middle, a little bit more intense. So I'm gonna take another brush. Okay, I'm actually gonna use an Anastasia Beverly Hills brush. You get these brushes in the Anastasia Beverly Hills eyeshadow set, because I've got quite a bit of these with the Norvina, with the Renaissance. So yeah, I have quite a bit of these. So the next color I'm thinking of putting like in the middle is extra spicy. It's like this burnt orange red color. Kind of catches my attention. So let me see how that applies. The thing I'm noticing about these shadows so far with the glitter and with the matte, it doesn't have a lot of fallout actually, which is pretty good. Ooh, pigmented. Ooh. Okay, this is very pigmented, no MAC Fix Plus needed, so we're good there. It is extra spicy. This is probably like the main shade that they call the palette, the gingerbread palette, extra spicy because of that shade. So yeah, I like it's like that burnt Now on the outer corners, I'm thinking of trying out, I'm going to go ahead and use this Mary Kay brush. It's like, you know, this flimsy little brush, like a crease color. I'm going to use in the outer corners. So I'm thinking about using in the pinch, which is this color right over here. It's like this coral color. It's matte color. Okay, that one is a little bit crumbly. We found one. And I'm going to put it in the outer corners. I'm going to move it a little bit in the crease, just a little bit. That looks like a nice crease color too, but you see how that fade ended up? Now I'm going to put another color on top of that because I'm planning about putting a glittery color, because the one catching my eye is Midnight Snack. It looks like this like turquoise color, the glitter. So let me pick another brush. I know I'm using so many brushes today, but I have it in front of me, so I mean, why not? Okay, I'm actually going to be using a Moda brush. This is the BMX 420 detail brush. At least this came in my last BoxyCharm. It's the one with the nice little handle. I like it. I know, my dears, I'm using high-end to drugstore or affordable products. Okay, I'm going to Midnight Snack, and I'm going to put it on top of in a pinch. And let's see how that looks like. Let's see if Matt fixed plus or not, because the other one with the glitter, he did. It's not showing up all that much. Let me try with the finger. Yeah, it shows up better with the finger. Is it there, or does that look black to you? Let me know in the comments. Let me go back with the Sigma E40. I'm going to go back into Butterscotch, just so I can blend the crease, because it's a hot mess. Alright, I'm going to go back to the other colors to intensify them, because of the blending, they kind of went soft on me, and I want it a little bit more intense. But so far, I'm not liking the Midnight Snack, and that was the color I was most excited about. Yeah, you guys, I'm not so happy about that last color. Okay, now for the brown bone, I'm going to go ahead and use vanilla wafers. I'm going to be using a Sigma E30, I believe. Yes, a Sigma E30, and I'm going to put it all on a brow bone. Alright, my dears, so for right now, I'm going to step away. I'm going to, you know, clean this up because it looks like a hot mess. I'm going to clean my face up, put my foundation, my bronzer, highlighter, blah, blah, and then I'll be right back. And we'll finish up underneath the eye. And let's see what I come up with, because so far the colors are pigmented, but Midnight Snack, which is the color that I originally was excited for, is disappointing me, my dears. It's disappointing. So I'll see you in just... Alright, my dears, well, I am back. I am back. It did take me a little bit longer than what I expected because I messed up on my cheeks, my foundation. I had to redo it. It was just that whole thing. I'm just having one of those days to wear makeup. Just as someone agree with me today. Anyways, I am back. Like I said, I have my foundation, everything on. I have my lipstick. I did a combo. And so let's finish underneath the eye and see how that works. And I did add from the Marc Jacobs eyeliner up underneath. So let's do the under eye. So I'm going to be using the Sigma E30. And I'm basically going to try to do what we make from the top to the bottom. I'm starting to like the top portion of the eye now that I cleaned up and I have more of my makeup on. What do you think? Comment below. Alright, so on the inner corner, I'm going to go and select Lick a Spoon. And I'm going to put it in the inner corners. And I'm going to go ahead and add it right in the inner corner and right underneath as well. That's where I can have that sparkle. Then I'm going to get a separate brush just to blend the inner corners. No additional product, just blending. Okay, and then I'm gonna go back into the original that I used, the extra spicy actually. And I'm gonna put it right in the middle. And then, I know, we'll blend that in a minute. And then I'm gonna go into what I used previously. This is a small enough brush. Into Midnight Snack. And put it in the outer corners. And yes, my dears, I'm still disappointed that, see, the color looks so, it just looks black, but yeah, it's a deceiving color. Toofaced, that wasn't very nice. And then I'm gonna go with that brush that we used for the inner corner, so I'm just gonna blend underneath here, just blend all the colors. Okay, see, I guess the makeup's starting to look a lot better with all the makeup and it connecting. Like I said, that blue color is disappointing me, man. It's disappointing me. So I'm gonna go ahead and just apply some mascara. Well, all right, my dears, and I'm just gonna put on setting spray. I'm gonna be using the Anastasia Dewy Set, and that is basically my first impression of the Gingerbread palette. So let me give you my final thoughts. Alright, my dears, as you saw from the swatches and a little bit of the application, a little bit of the colors, like I said, this was unplanned. I had no idea what I was going to do, and see how it actually showed up. The colors, they're very warm, they're very pretty. So far they're pigmented. A little bit of the sparkles, you do have to add a little bit of MAC Fix Plus, but you know, that's a typical eyeshadow. A lot of them you may have to use MAC Fix Plus for some help. You know, it happens. A lot of the colors I was very happy with, but I had to keep messing with, especially this one, Midnight Snack. Very disappointing, because I was hoping it'd be like a nice turquoise with some glitters, but when you apply it on the eye, you saw it look black and the sparkles. I'm like, there they go. Yeah, I'm not thrilled about that one. So what I'm going to go ahead and do, I'm going to keep playing around with this palette and see what other makeup looks I can actually create, and see if it's actually worth this palette. Because so far, like I said, I like the extra spicy. I do like that. I like the butterscotch colors. So I'm just going to keep diving into other colors, and I'll let you know my thoughts. As of right now, as a first impression, I was impressed with the pigmentation, and it blends, at least the colors I've tried, especially like butterscotch. You can blend things very, very easily. But as for the rest, I'll keep trying and let you know if it's worth it. As of right now, it's an okay palette. Is it a big recommend to go out and shop? I cannot tell you that right now, because like I said, I'm still a little disappointed about that color. So if this was the main reason you want this color, don't get it. As for the rest, let me keep playing with it and I'll let you know my thoughts, because I will be using this palette for the next couple of weeks, and I'll probably put up some more makeup tutorials if you like, just to see what I come up with, and I'll have a better opinion. But first impression, it has good blendability, and it does have huge pigmentation. So thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and if you made it to the end of my videos, yay! I really appreciate it. And in case you haven't already, please remember to subscribe, comment, and give me a like. I really appreciate it. But right before we leave, just remember, and if you are new, this is what I do in all of my videos. Be safe, be kind, be careful. I love you, I miss you, and I'll see you in my next video. And most likely, they're going to be holiday themes. See you soon. Love you.